What is love for them? Group 1, 2, 3, 4. What is love for them? Group 1, what is love for them? What is love for this person? How do they see love? How do they define it? And how they actually approach it? What is the core of it for this person? They may have said many things to you, right? They could have said they love you, but what do they mean with this love? Group 1. How did they see love and what they meant behind the word love? See, there is a specific situation here for those who chose this pile. This person was in indecision between you and another person, and let me tell you what, they went on a date with the other person. They were on a date with the other person. Secretly, they could have been on a date with the other person. And no, they did not inform you. They were secretly out there. No, it's not confirmed. It's not confirmed that they slept or something like that. No, this is not confirmed here. But this detail is important. They did go on a date with the other person. You know what that means? They prioritized the date with the other person instead of you. They were in indecision and they thought that this person is more approachable and closer on a distance than you. Think here with this person how they see love and relationships. They see love as a new experience with this Ace of Cups, as a new experience, fresh experience with this King of Wands as something passionate. They do see passion of value, desire as a value. They see love with this Four of Wands, but with conjunction with Page of Wands. They see love and relationships as a party, confirmation, as a celebration, as beauty, celebration, popping up champagne, both bottles, like bottle for you and bottle for them. Where does it end when the champagne ends? Four of Cups. No, this is what they feel about you. You are this Queen of Wands here, and they didn't choose you. They're in Five of Cups position because they could be heartbroken because they didn't choose you, and you could have slipped away, or now you will go away from them, knowing well or confronting them that they went on a date with somebody else or chose somebody else besides you. Like in front of your face, they went on a face value on a date with another person, okay? They were in indecision with you, and this is why you could have moved on. Two of Swords, Six of Swords, you could have moved on. You could have called judgment on them. Why are you playing me? Knight of Wands. Why are you just being so feisty and out there? You're so passionate, desirable out there. Why are you being indecisive? I'm gonna call judgment upon how you act, how you behave. I'm gonna leave. Alright? And this person, they take great loss of you. With the Ten of Pentacles, that's a great loss here. Because in the end, for some of you here, they could even build an empire. But it's without you, and you are the queen here. Without queen, there's no fucking empire. Somebody that they went on a date with, it's not a queen. I just sense a page energy. So, oh, you're right, confirmation. See, we have a king here and a queen here, right? Yeah, they just explored other options, so we're looking too much into the water of other options. They didn't choose the stability and commitment with you, but now they feel like they're left out with the Three of Swords. How they see love they do say like commitment with financial stability and the checkup on finance. This is how they feel. Checkup on finance and perhaps desire, passion. But where's the love? They have problems with love, okay? Ends up in 2 of Swords, with 6 of Swords. You calling judgment, or they're calling judgment upon them. Some don't see that judgment, some are just like they are desirable, that's all. But with 3 of Swords, like 5 of Cups, the feelings cards here. The Ace of Cups and the freaking 5 of Cups. And yeah, that's it here. Ace of Cups that ends in 5 of Cups. Or ended with you also in this position in 5 of Cups. But I feel like as a whole, they just could be such an a-hole here that they end up in this 5 of Cups position because of their own stuck up. They are stuck up. They are very like immovable in their sense about something, about finances or stability or their sense of stability, security. They're just fucking egotistical. This is their sense of immovability, and this is what I end up. 3 of Cups even maybe. 3 of Swords, 3 of Cups positions. They could literally have ended up like their friends are in stable relationships or some type of commitments, and that because their sense of stupidity, this egotistical sense, they ended up in this position that their friends are in commitments and they are feeling like the 3rd cup there. Literally, they're just listening about that, but they don't have it. They don't have that commitment because they are an a-hole. Okay. Thank you for being here, Grip 1. They're indecisive and an a-hole. And they think they have the victory. No, they don't. They're not victorious. They're not that. The building empire, they're not victorious, though. They're freaking lonely in their stable premises of their egotistical sense of being, okay? Shitlord, okay? Thank you for being here. Blessings, bye. So, hello. We'll know that love is a word and has a meaning, right? Let's see. What does this person think about love? How do they see actually love in relationships? How do they actually behave there? Okay? Okay, group. So, this person, they could be literally healing something. The Starfish card, okay, 9 of Swords, 9 of Wands, okay? They're in a loophole, like karmic, stuck in a karmic loophole. They're trying to heal something in themselves, in the soul, okay, in the energy. They're trying to heal something, but at the same time, look at this. Ace of Wands, that shtick here. And with this 8 of Wands, so fast forward, they want to sleep with you, okay? They want to have smags with you. Well, they are healing. They want to have smags with you. Then again, this person, they could have just walked away from something or somebody, some lost opportunity, something. Yeah, confirmation. But they want to like, they want to be stable. With this King of Pentacles, they could sell you a story. They want to sell you a story that they want to be stable. Or they are stable. They're not stable right now. How can they be stable right now? They have 3 of Swords here. 3 of Swords here, bro. Bro, come on. What type of stability we talking about? You just want to have smags. Smagsual stuff. Look here, devil. And with these aces, these wands, this fire energy. We have here the Leo card, strength here. And with this 10 of wands, they want to tell you they're holding stuff, but they actually holding that. They're holding their shtick. They want smags with you. Okay? They want it. Well, they are certainly healing, and they are certainly uncertain about whether they actually want emotional investment and something serious with you in their life, okay? They're not serious. Could be a commitment phobe. 9 of Swords conjunction with 9 of Wands. Someone who is anxious, plus they're waiting out. They're literally waiting out. They're stepping back. Anxiety plus stepping back. That's like commitment phobe. Okay? 8 of Cups and 6 of Pentacles. Could be that they're not ready to let go or to give. Or they are walking away fast and then suddenly they're already giving to somebody else. This is not good. This is really bad. This is really bad. Okay? Look at this. The Star and the Fool. This contrast, okay? The Star and the Fool. They could even be pretending to be big, or like something like a star, have stardom to them. They play pretend, but when it doesn't work, they feel anxious and they feel like drama queen. They could be like dramatic about it. Like, oh, it didn't work out. They didn't get my raise. They didn't see my stardom. They didn't see, yeah. With the Devil card, how they see relationships and love, and this Ace of Pentacles and the Judgment. The Judgment card is actually being like confirmation. They are tooting their horn, and they think people will accept it and listen to it and listen to them, like, you know, to them tooting their own horn. You know, tooting the horn means like bragging about something or showing off about something, telling some stories of the devil, you know, like that means like manipulation and lies and making something up. And they think that they're gonna like toot their horn in front of people's group and people are going to praise them and praise them. Well, actually, I heard they hold no commitment. This could literally be a commitment, phobe. I'm telling you, group 2. With the Devil, though, how they see, again, like confirmation with like, they see people as like subs to them. They need to be in subordinate position. They need to like praise them like the devil. They think that people, they see love in relationships as people praising them like their lord, but like they have like very small, like 2 people. They could literally have only 2 friends or 2 people who actually like preach them, who like are like, what is it called? Flying monkeys. It's this type of a theme. It feels like it. You know, like this pathetic squad where 2 simps for 1 person. Or more. Could be more. But these are like flying monkeys for this person. They see them as subordinates. They basically see love as like control, because otherwise they lose their fucking mind. See, 9 of Swords and 9 of Wands. Like, this is a commitment phobe that wants to be in control. Wants to be in control. Well, they can't. See, 10 of Wands. Strength and 10 of Wands. It's a big-ass burden for them. This could be also why they're commitment phobe. There's no commitment for them. Unless it's about control. Look at this. Pentacle. It's about control. Holding the narrative and controlling it. They're the big daddy who owns them. And these are their preachers, flying monkeys, subordinates. Okay? This is how they see love in relationships. You need to call the greatest judgment upon them and like leave. This is what I sense here, because this person, they could literally be unreliable. Could be fucking with your mind too. Mind games, etc. Manipulation to just get a hold of you. Strength with Ace of Pentacles, 10 of Wands, the Devil. And when they can't control you, they could tell that you are a big burden. You are burdensome. They could literally point at that or stop pointing at that you are a burden, so tough with you, etc. Like, they trying to control you. And the narrative about you, how they see you in their head. This is important here. How they see you in their head. They need to control that narrative here. They're control freak here. Controlling. But like, right... Could also be emotionally absent. Okay. What are the cups cards here? What cups cards here do we have? We have more fire here once. Smegdrol. Okay. And then I said 8 of cups. Okay. And that's all. Okay. Those are the feelings here. 8 of cups. Anxious, inconsistent, avoidant, detachment, detaching, moving away. Healing but going away, being gone. Could be anxious or avoidant attachment. Literally, you could walk away. When there's like an argument or problem, walks away. They don't want to face it. They want to distance themselves. Okay, this feels this type of a person that distances themselves. Toxic, manipulative with the moon card. Also toxic, manipulative. Okay, thank you for being here. Blessings, bye. 3, hello. Well, know that love means something different for many people, you know. Sometimes they say that they love you, but what do they actually define behind it? How do they behave about it? Let's see. Okay, group 3. How does this person see love and relationships? Oh my god, I would not be shocked if this person is a homophobe. I literally got this. They're homophobe on the left. Like, I was like, oh my god. Okay, this person, first of all, holds no value in easy relationships. Yeah, this energy is heavy. Like, heavy on, very masculine, like, traditional male, almost, like. Or if that's a masculine woman, also, like, very, like, trad, like, yeah. Okay, Ace of Swords with Wheel of Fortune. Oh my god, this person sees love and relationships as something destined. It's like, I'm destined to have a family with this person. It's destined. They literally could be like saying some stuff like, it was destined. It was written by God. It was like told by God that I will meet this person. Yeah. This person even could wear clothes, like trad clothes, something like ethnic, like if they're Muslim they could wear kaftans, they could be Moroccan or something like that. They could wear these things literally like trad. If they're Chinese they could wear like long gowns, or when they can, they could be involved in traditional like spectacles or festivities where they wear these gowns. They could have been a model for traditional gowns. Or they would love to be, they'd like to. They love that, they love trad gowns. If they get married, they could want to get married in a trad gown. Very financial, responsible person also. They could be afraid of karmic involvement. With the 3 of Wands and 2 of Pentacles, it gives me the impression that this person is waiting out. It's like they're looking, they're watching the person. Whether it's not a karmic involvement, whether they're not going to try to sabotage them, screw them up in some shape or form, like indecisive playing, like stuff like that. They could be like commitment phobe in this type of sense, like they could be like, oh, they're gonna try to play me. Are they gonna try to do something towards me? They're gonna be like, they're gonna watch that ship thoroughly. What is that ship? Is this an enemy, or is this somebody reliable and good for me to step into that? They could be really afraid. I'm sensing in solar plexus. Oh my god, they could have been damaged in the past or something like that. It could have been heavily played, or like it was enough for them to be really scared. But no, this is a very strong masculine energy. Regardless, they're not like scared little schmuck. They're like still very masculine, bold energy, very powerful, strong here. And 10 of Cups and 9 of Pentacles is like very, like I stand on my own, I stand strong on my business type of energy. And like I know what, I see the vision, okay? They could not have, like, the exact perfect type that they have in their head, like, with the qualities of a person that they want, but they could see the vision. More abstract being. Like, yeah, like, I hold the vision of how I'd wish, like, my wife to be, or my husband to be, or, like, how I wish a family to be, or at least they look out positively towards it. And against anything like easy, manipulative, etc. They're very scared of it. Okay, with this Hierophant, 3 of Cups. I almost said 3 of Cups in reverse. Yeah, see, with this fruit, it really resonates with me here that they don't want these easy businesses where it's just lavish and pretty, on the go, easy going, and then they just leave them with the empty water flowing promises, empty promises. They could have seen these ladies and they're like scared of them. Six of Swords and Magician and Five of Cups. This is a type of person, if something happens in the relationship, if they screw up somewhere with the Five of Cups, they're gonna feel so disappointed in themselves and so drastic. They could have Cancer placements. With the Moon card and this Chariot, they literally could have Cancer placements. They're very Cancerian, they're very like family oriented and feely, emotional, sensitive, and they could have so many they could be so disappointed in themselves that they screw up in a relationship, or they do something, I don't know, let's say, I don't know, they flirt with somebody else or look at somebody else, and they could be so disappointed. Then they could do this is the type of persons that could say like, I would do anything to put the relationship back together, but it's almost like they're more manipulative. It's like they're shadow playing. It's a shadow sense playing. They could be very emotionally manipulative to get things back, to heal things back, to bond things. Yeah, it explains it with the Moon card and with the Chariot card. Yeah, they could like flirt on the side, but then they could be like, okay, like, you know what, I'm gonna put things back. I'm gonna tell it wasn't anything serious. It was just like on the side, on the go. I have my wife. I need to get back. Thing is, they're not going to sleep with the person. I'm not sensing this here, but they could really be kind of feely and flirty, and it could be very unpleasant for somebody. And yeah, they could be like, I have a wife, I'm gonna get back to my wife. They could get too far if they get drunk or something like that. But if they screw up, they're gonna feel so disappointed. But still, regardless, it's like emotionally manipulative energy here. They're like, as many times as I screw up, I will get it back together. But it's in a manipulative sense. I'm sensing throat chakra. The expressions and manipulating. They're gonna manipulate. They're not going to like be like, okay, I'm going to do all the actions to make things clear and actually do all these tasks. No, I sense that they want to go the easy way. Easy way, easy go. Manipulating you. I don't like that. They could have status, they could play big eagle. They could have lots of money or fortune or investment, something. Oh my god. But like, I don't like that flirtatious, like, you know, attitude. Maybe you know what I'm talking about here. And that they would try to manipulate every time, like, back, to get back with you, to heal things, to manipulate. Very manipulative energy. Like, yeah, they would just try to break apart your boundaries step by step to manipulate you, to get back with you. It's a blessing and a curse, honestly, with this person. Blessing because they're very family-oriented, family man type of person. But a curse because they are very... They could be even very dismissive and flirtatious. It's like they're dismissive and flirtatious, but they always go back to you. They don't sleep with the people, but they are very flirtatious. That's like the problem. It's called like emotional cheating, you know. Not physical, but like emotional. Problem with this person, group 3, is that they may break your heart with the rumors or what people make up with them. They're not sleeping with others like physically. They could just be very out there and warm-hearted, just like open boundary person who's like, I don't know, like hugging everyone or like giving good advice to everyone, being an emotional support cushion for everybody. And this may really piss you off, make you anxious, make you think that they're cheating with you or stuff like that, or people making up rumors that may break your relationship down to the very fucking crumbs, honestly. Well, they're not a cheater like that here. I feel like they are pure-hearted, but they are very emotionally devastating and invested. And all around them, like all around, like with the world card, they could maybe they're very well liked by other people, wanted by other people. They're like this heroic sense, like, oh my god, like everyone like wants them, everyone wants to be besides them. Okay, everyone wants to be besides this person. Like to touch them, I don't feel them. It may break your mind, break your head apart. You may think like, what the hell, like, you know, what the hell, like, yeah. And you may argue with this person, fight with this person. But they could be like, no, I don't have anyone else. Like, no, there is not other, like, baby mom or something like this. No, there's nobody else. You're the only one here. And that's the truth. You're the only one that, like, will hold his children or stuff like that, okay? But like you still would feel very anxious and bad because they're so emotionally invested in things around them. This is what I sense here. Very committed or family oriented, but also very emotionally invested in other people. Like, it's like, I don't know, trying to play all around like hero with the others. It doesn't end well. It's like you gotta have some rigidity and boundaries, otherwise these things always end bad, and they have ended bad. Like historically, also we can see that in other people's stories, etc. Like you're gonna watch the movies and stuff like that, and just ended bad. Okay. And this here too, they're gonna feel broken. If you feel broken, they're gonna feel broken. Okay? If you feel broken, they're gonna feel broken. They wanna get back with you. If you break off with them, they wanna get back with you. They feel broken, okay? They really feel so broken then, like, holy shit. Okay, this is it here. That's the stuff here. This is how they see love and relationships. They're commitment phobic because they could be feely, sensitive, okay? That's the thing here, okay? But they believe in justice, karma, or like the universal force or God, and they feel like stuff is destined for them. Maybe even with you, for some of you. Like, if I see you as destined, then that's it for them. They feel like, yeah, that's destined. That's that one thing. Yeah, like this one sword. It's destined. It's this one person I have to be with. I have to marry. I have to get on. Look, see, these eagles are supporting us. We're being together. Yeah, that's how this person sees things. Yeah. I'm seeing what semi-monogamous. That's an interesting thing here. I don't know what that means. Semi-monogamous. Halfway monogamous? Okay, yeah, since maybe they feel... Okay, they believe in monogamy, but maybe they're afraid. Because I said what I said. Okay, thank you for being here. Blessings, bye. Group 3, Gemini and Cancer placements here. Cancer, Mars, yeah. I'm also sensing you're like the virus to them. So maybe that means that you infected them with your presence. It's fucking dramatic. They're insane. And no. What is that? Oh my god. Okay, yeah, bye. Well, some of you. They're very steady, but like really sensitive and could be dramatic, poetically dramatic, with a sense of weird and jokesy sense. They may, oh my god, but like they can't joke for shit. Like they can't joke. This is just terrible. Like they can't joke. Oh my god. Okay, that's it. Yeah, blessings, but don't offend them. Don't tell them. Group 4. Hi. So, we all know what love means, but everyone defines it differently. How does this person actually behave in love? What do they actually think of love? Okay. Group 4, very dark energy here, very tough energy, okay? They see love as this constant struggle that you have to work on, like constantly work for it. If you want a commitment and actual traditional like stuff or something like marriage, they see that they really have or had to work for it. They had to work really hard. So look at this, 5 of Wands, freaking 5 of Swords, constantly having to fight with other people to measurements of their face value, body, everything else, language barriers, everything else. 5 of Swords having to argue with other people who are incompetent or competent in marriage or stuff, etc. Or perhaps they try to even do arranged marriages with this person. They had to fight this over, constant struggle, battles, even maybe legal battles for marriage and stuff. They put an end to it. With the 3 of Wands, it's like with the Death and 3 of Wands, it's like they have to constantly watch other people get married or divorce. Maybe they worked as a divorced lawyer or something like that, or they witnessed many people who divorced things, ended things, and the 3 of Wands, they watched it all. They watched how it ends. They watched how relationships end. They watched how happy relationships, healthy relationships end, and they're like, it's all struggle. It's all struggle that you have to work for hard. You have to work hard for it. Knight of Swords and the Emperor, you have to defend your voice all the time. You have to defend your opinion all the time, like hardcore. You have to play with this Knight of Swords. You have to play the Emperor. You have to like even pretend to be an emperor stronger than you actually. People could have diminished this person or their voice, that they had to maybe even fight against some emperors, like big daddies, to show their strength, their power to the enemy, or just higher standing people in status, pupils even, like many people. The Magician and the Lovers, it almost feels like they have to go. It feels like you either go hard. This person sees love as you either go hard or you don't go at all. It's a struggle. It's a struggle, fall. You either go hard or don't go at all. Person could be a Scorpio rising, Scorpio Mars, Scorpio Pluto, almost said heavy death placement. 8th house. Whoa, yeah, bold lined 8th house. Bold lined 8th house. Listen, with this, yeah, absolutely. For the eternity, 8th house. This is crazy. This person is so scorpionic, it's actually insane. Listen, this person. Gemini Pluto, Gemini Mars, or Gemini Mercury also with this, the Lovers, Gemini card, Gemini, and Magician is, oh my god, yeah, Gemini, Magician. Yeah, listen, oh my god, Pluto. I'm setting Pluto. I also had the Enemy. Bro, this person could always be sticking up like, I have the enemy. If I have somebody I love, then there's definitely someone who is envious of me on an enemy. They could have had past breakups, they were painful, stuff like that. Literally, 8th house, something very strong there. They're always watching out, keeping a watchful eye. Page of Wands, 4 of Wands. Again, they feel like the desire and the passion ends up in celebration and like stable relationship or commitment, almost like it has to. Even if we are partying and this is the vibe of a party, still it's like with the Page of Wands, if there is something passionate, if there is passion and desire, where it's still there has to, and even there is party, it still has to be like a stable commitment, almost like we found each other and we are in like a relationship now. It was our choice. Or even they could see that they manifested each other through love and through thoughts, through relationships. Even through other relationships, they may see that they manifested each other through other relationships, even literally through other people. You know, like for example, when people were through other people with somebody else, and then they met each other, and then they manifested throughout that, and throughout this battle or legal battle or something. Through the struggles, they rose to keep up together with each other. You know, almost like that, like some hardcore stuff here. Yeah. Very hardcore. This person is like ride or die, you know, literally. Like you either go hardcore in, as I was already said, or you don't go at all. Like if you're not a marriage material, you don't go at all. They could even go for the forbidden apple oath, but as an oath, like they're full on for commitment to death. It's like, yeah, this person is very hard in, you know, like locked in, or however they say it. And out for the enemy, always ready to win or battle out for the enemy, like, So wanted to joke even when I looked at the spell, I was like, like, did this person grow up alone? Like, oh my god. With the Empress, this person could literally be an Empress. This could be an Empress, okay? Newly made, perhaps, but like an Empress. It's an Empress. Could be young. Okay, not newly made. Could be young, but an Empress already. Either a young mother or an Empress, like in divinely guided status of Empress, or like she embodies all of the aspects, very strong, independent, etc., etc., and loving and caring. Can make a choice of commitment, okay? Definitely not a commitment for win the spell. It's very hard on commitments. Like, you either die with me or not. 8th house, strong. And they're like, yeah, like, manifesting each other. Manifesting through angels, divinely guided. Yeah, literally. They believe that they are divinely guided towards their relationship. Okay, somebody could feel like maybe they're divinely guided towards the enemy. Maybe they had so many sufferings and pain that they feel like they're headed towards the enemy. They could have someone they're angry at. Or vice versa, that's their emperor. Divinely guided, that's their emperor. They're angry at their emperor. This could be you also with the devil card here. Could be obsessed with you, angry at you, mad at you. But they see, listen, yeah, this could be you. This could be you they're obsessed with and mad with. Marriage material, I just heard. Listen, this person, yeah, they definitely see love as something that is a struggle, pain. And they have to meditate through something. Yeah, be divinely guided through something. And that they have to fight some sort of an enemy in order to reach this love. And that's the truth. That's the truth. They do. For many of you, if not most, they do. And that's some type of a lizard here that's been like hiding, pretending a lot. Could even have a friend that's the enemy also of, like, with this thing's friend is also the enemy. And they've been fighting with the 3 swords. And they have to make the decision to make a spell to like do the crusade. It does feel like they have to break some sort of enemy in order to reach love. They feel this way strongly within themselves. And that's the truth. World, yeah, they have to end something. They have to fight something and end something. Put an end to something, some karmic cycle, perhaps. No, just literally do the spell work and break something. They have to end something. King of Wands could have been a karmic male. Or a karmic female. But someone, regardless, that broke their trust. They couldn't believe it. That this is literally gone. That this is done. That this is how they act and behave towards them. Listen, yeah. This person has to work towards love in this sense. They have to break some enemy, some spell. I'm getting for some here, they're behaving this way all their life towards this person. What the hell? They're behaving all their life towards this person this way. That's crazy. Maybe someone who they knew for a very long time. Yeah. What the hell? For group 4, there is going to be a powerful, like a strong impact, a painful end to some cycle. A painful end to some cycle, whether for them painful or for somebody else that inflicted damage painful. And they're gonna go out of this depressive state or depression or semi-depression into Wheel of Fortune and start heal from all the curses, manipulations, and get a new cycle in love and relationships with people. Sharp shooting, yeah. Judgment call. Hope, faith, hope, unseen hope, okay. And judgment for thy enemy. Some of you really waited for this. Could have taken you a long time with the 10 of Cups. Two sides of judgment also. Like both sides, okay? Both sides are coming. Okay. If some male approaches you, don't be scared of him. He's not gonna be a beggar. He's gonna give you something good. Okay? Yeah, thank you for being here. Blessings, bye.